Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Williams in motion. Until play action with Love.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
50, great.
From the gun, it's Love. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Ncaa getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Levis. He'll get that complete to Ncaa. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Hey, Mike 13. Mike 13.
And the handoff, it's Irving. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Nicole Hardman is deep for Green Bay. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Ready?
Here's Love to throw. He gets that one. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
after a gain of 6 on first down.
Like 54, like 54.
Here's Irving. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. 17 touchdowns now on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Doesn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. 52 blue.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw is Love. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Packers.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Williams in motion.
45, White. Hut, hut.
On play action, Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Here's Jacobs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From 29, here's 2nd and 3.
10 cycles.
Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Going up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be brought down. And With that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
And it's third down.
We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They begin with a third down and 3. Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
To the goal line and in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Like 49. Like 49.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On, like 49.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. This one complete to Palmer. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Like 0. Like 0.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Left side, he's got Ibuka. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Levis. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Alabama. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
14. Packers 7. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down mark. And that's a pick up at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got it. That's a first down across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
10 cycles.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's 4th down.
On the set. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And the Packers, first down. It's a gain of 6.
Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Had a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. Moving to his right. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Drill green. Set. Ready. Black 40.
In motion, Reed.
Hut.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal.
A 34-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Packers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
White 13, white, right?
Give. This is Urban. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
White 54.
Now Levis. Now right catch made. That's Ibuka. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take They want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
A huge play just before the half. 42 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
49, Mike 49.
On 2nd down, Levis flushed to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Palmer now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll run it. It's Irvin. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
Mike 13,
First
Mike
and 10
13.
at the 36-yard line.
He'll go again here with Irvin. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Like 54, like...
Here's Levis to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the gun, it's Levis. Only man is Palmer. It's complete. Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Like 24.
To throw is Levis. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Carrington Valentine.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On the ready.
We'll go play action with Love. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Williams in motion.
60 red.
And the Packers first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10 up at the 42. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. Williams in motion.
52 Blue.
A run now with McLaughlin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
On the double.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
First down.
Cut, cut.
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on third and 7. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
From the 38 now, here's second and 4.
Black. Ready. What's that?
Cousins. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Second and 10. Now, Cousins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Cousins at the gun on third down. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They pick up 27 and convert on fourth down. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing here on third and goal. He's got his big tight end, Jake Brenningstool. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second TD catch of the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are back within 6.
Buccaneers 21. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. Work in the middle. That's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
A 55-yard attempt.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Close, stand.
They'll go for it. Love. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, break.
Love firing to Golden. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
This is Connor 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
He'll swing that out wide. And he will get into the end zone and put the lead up by 2 more.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
The hut!
They'll run here. The ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Yellow, 43.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away